Hi everybody! Hello chat! Hello! Dracos, you're lurking already. Oh my gosh. But hi everybody! It's been a while. I mean, it's weekly streams, so yeah. Nursex, hi! Okay, so today's stream, very self-explanatory, very simple. I made the tier list already, so we're going to be putting them in the tiers, basically, like normal tier list streams. A few things I do want to mention though is just a bit of updates here and there for the streams. I think next week or coming end of February, there'll be a few more streams, maybe not per week, but some of the streams, not the Sunday stream for Enstars, that is permanent Onstar stream, so don't worry about that, but like Saturdays, maybe Fridays will be probably it will probably depend on when Genshin releases their rerun characters, because I just watched the Genshin live stream and they revealed the rerun characters and I really want one of them, so I'm gonna stream Genshin when patch 6.4 comes out. So that'll be one of the streams that will be coming very soon. Another one would be next week. It will be the first ever Minecraft stream. I don't think it will be a collab with my friend, but since I got the permission from her and everything, where I'm able to show you guys what we've been working on. So next week will include a Minecraft stream as well. And then one last thing, the most important one, is I watched the new version of what's the song called? Brighter Stars, I think, from Enstars. I don't know what it's called, Bright Me or Brighter Stars, I don't remember. The 10th anniversary song, but basically it's the new version where they included Melodiras. I've seen it, I've seen the new Melodiras models, they look so gorgeous. I'm so excited, but yeah. So I'll definitely be including, hopefully they'll arrive in the game in time for their stream, because I only have Switch, Double Face, and Esupuri to get to. So if they don't come in within the next 3 weeks, we're toasted, basically. Ayo, Beatrice, hi! Good to see you in a long time. Ayo, ayo. Hello. But yeah, so I think regarding Genshin, I will probably okay, just to tell you guys, I want to roll for Flints, okay? I do. So I have currently 100 plus, no, 100, close to 150 pulls for him, so let's hope I can get him, you know, within the amount of pulls that, like, is reasonable, because I actually really like Lohan. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, this brand new Genshin character that we get to meet in 6.4. His name is Lohan. I really want him. He's probably my favorite Genshin, my new favorite Genshin character, so I'm super excited! Yeah, but hopefully you guys had a great day, because I had a few friends contacting me that they didn't have a good day today, so hopefully you guys had a great day though. We can get started with the stream now. Very close to Valentine's Day, and the Valentine's Day stream will be tomorrow. Let's go! Hold on, let's see. Make sure my audio's good, make sure everything's... Okay. Let's try this. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you guys can hear the background music. Yada yada yada. You forgot to watch the MV getting a 3D model? Yes, the brand new MV on the Ensemble Stars channel. You should go and watch it, Nurse Rex. It's so good. One more thing is, Star Rail players out there, I have already picked out my free 5-star, and I actually picked Adventurine, which is his first Eidolon for me, so I'm super excited about that. But apart from that, nothing new Star Rail thing for me, to be honest, because I am not an active player anymore, in a sense. I play more Genshin, so I think that should be all the updates. Oh, one more. On Starries out there. You guys I will probably say it again when more Enstars enter the chat, but you guys will probably be excited because a few nights ago, I dreamt of 6 Ensemble Star characters. I did. I wrote it down. I was able to remember almost every little detail of it as well. It was such an amazing dream, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But I'll share it tomorrow because tomorrow is more dedicated to Enstars since it's the game, not the tier list for it. So I'll share that dream tomorrow. Yeah. Plus today I have a couple of things that I need to get done after stream. So hope you guys will look forward to it. So there'll be a big story time segment tomorrow, basically. So very simple, very simple. So here are the tiers that I made, okay? Okay, this is by far the hardest tier list I ever had to prep because I have no idea how to go about this because there's like different ways we can rank them, right? We can rank them what they would do on Valentine's Day, we can rank them how they would feel on Valentine's Day, or we can rank them based on anything else, as long as it's Valentine's Day related, right? So I was racking my brain trying to figure out how are we gonna do this, you know? What, my VTuber model is so adorable, thank you! I don't really want to say your name because it feels like a bit insulting, so yeah. I'll just call you O, is that okay? OCR. Thank you for liking my model so much, thank you. But yes, so chat, this is probably the hardest stream I ever had to prep for because I had no idea what kind of tier I should put for them. And to be honest, I don't even think most of them would even be interested. But we're trying to think a bit outside the box here, okay? So maybe try to expand your open minds, chat, for this one. Because we probably have to stretch them a bit. Just call you K. It's a bit nicer. Okay. I'll call you K. Hello, welcome. Welcome to my chat. Welcome. First time I'm seeing you. I have heard canon about how the Oshi act when Valentine's. Okay, Nurse Rex, I would love to hear it. Okay. So very simple for newcomers here is basically the way I do tier lists, unless it's explicitly said in the title, which so far has only been really my birthday stream, is that like every tier list that I make with you guys, it's taking everyone's opinions into consideration. So what I would do is, first of all, explain what the tiers mean, but in this case the tier list is quite self-explanatory. And the second thing would be I sound off my own opinion and I'll wait for you guys to sound out your opinions in chat, and then I will take everyone's opinions and like kind of like average it out, or take the tier that has the most like votes in a sense, and then I'll put them in that tier. So every time we have a completed tier list, it's normally all of our opinions involved, basically. It makes it more interactive and stuff like that. So I think it's a bit more fun than you guys just watching me, you know, put them in wherever I want, you know. Very simple, very simple. So I don't want to make this tier too big because how specific can you really get with this, right? So the first one is confessors, meaning these people would use Valentine's Day as an opportunity to confess to the person who they're interested in. Second one is homemade chocolate, so these people make chocolate on their own and give it to the person of interest. The third one is they buy the chocolates or flowers, so they don't make whatever they give. The fourth is these people are so kind that they'll give everyone a present, not just their love interest. The fifth is they don't really care about Valentine's Day at all. And the sixth one is they forget. Okay? Very simple. Maybe put handmade DIY flowers because I make a few of them in my free time, give them a few people. Okay, Ken. I'll do that. Okay, we'll add another tier. We don't want to make it too big, chat. We need to keep in mind that, but I think that's more than fair. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. So these people will make their flowers. Okay. Well, need to change the color of them now. Liz V, hello. First time seeing you as well. Okay, chat. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. It's probably gonna be a bit shorter than our other tier list streams, to be honest, because I don't really think we need to overanalyze them this time around. So let's go. Also, for you guys who don't know Onstar characters, don't worry. You can just like pitch in your thoughts, and if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to ask in chat about these characters. If you guys don't know who they are, okay? Because my chat definitely has people who have the knowledge to answer those questions. Alright, chat, first one is the character that my community knows as Father, because I call him Father. His name is Aichi. His real name is Aichi, but yeah. So, where do you guys think we'll put him? You guys can see him right there. He's the one on the very left, the blonde over there. So, see you, Kay. So, where do you think we're gonna put Father, chat? For those of you, you know, who know him very well. For me, I don't think he'll forget. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think he'll forget. Looks like he gives everyone a gift. No, he wouldn't. If for those of you who know him, he would not give everyone. He's not that kind. I'm sorry, Father. He's not that kind. So I don't think he would be giving everyone a present. He is very rich, so he doesn't need to make anything by himself. And plus, I don't think he would have the physical strength to do so, because he needs a lot of rest. So I don't think he will be making his gifts either. So he either buys the gift, or somehow he finds it convenient to confess to his love interest on Valentine's Day itself. So I personally think he either goes in like the buys the present or the confess tier, for me at least. But you guys can sound off your opinions in chat right now. Like, where do you think he should go? Because he is rich, but at the same time, he has health problems. So he's just give chocolate and flower, or just confess, then just pretend it was just another day. He might, actually. But I mean, the thing is, the pretense is like, they rather not get involved with Valentine's Day, you know? So I would say that Aichi probably buys the presents, because like there is no low-key confess. I don't know. It's okay, don't worry. Everyone has mixed opinions here. But I think he will buy it, I think. And I think at least Nurse Rex agrees, so I think we're gonna put him there for now. Because it's really hard to distinguish at this point, because obviously we rarely see them with romantic interest to begin with, so this is just pure speculation and whatever headcanon we want to come up with them, okay? So honestly, this tier list is mainly just for fun, but yeah. So, oh, one more thing, chat. For those of you who have been a part of my community for a while, is regarding, I remember mentioning in my birthday stream a few days ago, or last week pretty much, that my editor, she created a game for me. She actually showed me the game itself already, and I played through it while she was watching me live play it. It was super fun. I'll tell you guys all about it. But I will have to schedule it, because she's actually gonna be coming on my stream as a special guest, because something really funny happened that really made us both so shocked, to the point where like I literally asked her, do you want to come on my stream as I tell them about the experience, so that you can give your point of view as the person who made it? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. So next week, I think you guys can expect it next week. So next week would be a special stream with my editor. I don't really know how to title it yet, but it's basically like it's a stream where I just tell you guys my experience with the game she made for me, along with like maybe playing Enstars. Not too sure yet, but yeah. Happy late birthday, thank you. But I do agree that he buys the tropical flowers. Yes, definitely. But yeah, that's for those of you who know about the whole thing between me and my editor, like the present she made for me and everything like that. So you guys will get to meet her next week, hopefully. But moving on to Wataru Hibiki. He's amazing good. His catchphrase. Amazing good. Okay, Wataru, he is definitely the type to give flowers. I don't think he's the type to give chocolates. And I think he's too kind to ignore Valentine's Day. So, do you guys think... I mean, he may use it as a confession, but I think it's highly unlikely. So, it's either he makes the flowers or he buys them. But I don't know which one. Because, I mean, he is a dramatic type of guy and he's known for doing magic tricks and stuff. But that doesn't really point us to anywhere besides like you know, because he is like relatively financially stable, I'm pretty sure. So I think he won't have trouble doing either. It's just which one would he rather do more? Will he get the flowers, like buys them, or makes them? He throw a magic show for everyone. He throw a flower directly to your face. Yeah, exactly, Nurse Rex. That's how I was thinking as well. The problem is, where did he get that flower from? Did he buy it? Or did he make it? Because there's like a difference. I mean, there's obviously a difference, but, you know. So, I don't really know where to put him yet because of that. I mean, at least we established, like, what he will give. The problem is, how would he obtain said gift? I think he would want to make them personal, so he made them. I mean, he is relatively a personal guy. Lisvia, I'm actually curious, are you an Enstars, or are you speculating about these characters? Maybe he made the flower make more sense. Right, I agree. Yeah, actually. That actually makes a lot of sense. But Lisvia, just out of curiosity, are you on Starry too? Or is this your introduction to the game itself? I'm very curious. Okay. Tori. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit of like a... Okay, here, chat, hear me out. For Tori, right? He is a... He wouldn't want to... Okay, I don't think... Yes, you are, but you don't know about all the units. You're mainly undead P. I see! Welcome. Welcome to my community. Mainly, my community is full of Enstars here, so... Yeah, welcome. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you have fun, not had. Have fun here. Yeah. Also, Lisbeth, don't be afraid to share your opinions. Even if your opinion is relatively like negative or unpopular, don't be worried about sharing it in my community, because my community is full of very chill people. So the main thing about my community is you can feel free to chat your opinions without worrying about people judging you, because nobody judges anyone in my community. So, and I plan to keep it that way. So as long as we are all chill, we're fine. So, Tori, he is the type of person, I feel, that he would not want to give anyone a present, right? Because he wants to be the one getting complimented, and he's the one wanting to get presents, right? So, why do I feel that he would just pretend it's another day, but the moment he sees someone that has a present for him, he's like, oh, is it Valentine's Day? Oh, I think I forgot, and then he just casually takes the present. Because he is pretty spoiled, right? So, I don't think he would get anyone a present. Actually. I don't think he'll get anyone a present. To me, I don't think so. It just doesn't seem like he will, because of, you know, I think it's just his personality. I don't think he will. I think it's also something that, I think another thing that needs to be established is that even though Tori is, you know, like rich and stuff, that doesn't mean that he will actually get anything. So I would say that he will pretend it's just another day until he sees someone with a present for him. Unrelated, today I have a dream about having a fight with Tori. Oh my gosh, and the entire ES hate you. Oh no, there's Rex, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sounds so sad. Oh my gosh, that's such a bad nightmare. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that sounded so scary. Okay, so next one. Hopefully you feel better, Nurse Rex. Oh my gosh. And hopefully, you know, maybe my dream tomorrow will make you feel better. Oh my gosh, chat, I'm losing track of my words already. I don't have any like speaking disorder or anything. It's just that sometimes my words come through my mouth faster than my brain can process. That's why normally you guys can maybe see me like fluctuate my words in terms of the speed that I'm talking. So I'm gonna talk a bit slower just to prevent it. But yeah. Okay. Yuzuru. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a bit of a stretch. I'm not too sure where to put him in a sense because he's always with Tori. But that doesn't mean that he will forget it's Valentine's Day, because I think in this context we shouldn't what do you call it? We shouldn't put Tori and Yuzuru in the same category. We normally do that because of the physical thing, where Tori is physically always with Yuzuru. So like, let's say the party tier list where we said Tori would leave early and Yuzuru would follow him. But this one is because this is how they would act personally. So I think we shouldn't put Tori and Yuzuru together in this situation. You relate? You're the same way? Lisvia, are you talking about like the way I speak? Like, is it similar to you? That's so cool if it is. It does scare you. Didn't play the game until 6 PM. You just play like a few minutes, just log in. Oh my gosh. You hate Karen that Yuzuru secretly make. I think he will have the capability to make it, so okay, I'm gonna put him up there. Okay. So it is? Yeah, that's so cool, Lisvia, actually. That's why I'm trying to, like, sometimes I'll talk really quickly, but then I lose track of my words, so I just like kind of like fall back a bit and I'm like talk a bit slower right now. Chat, in regards to, okay, one little update, one more before we move on to Trickstar is since I'll be streaming Minecraft next week, I might as well tell you guys what I've been building in that world. Because for those of you who don't know, the Minecraft world that I share with one of my friends, we actually take structures from Ensemble Stars and recreate them in Minecraft. So far, as I mentioned in a previous stream, we've made the Little Romance Knight's Castle, we've made the airship from Believe for Leaves for Alkaloid, we've made the temple in the Fist of Soul Envy, and we are like starting to work on the Eccentric Party Night stage. Like the ones where they're dancing on the remix version of Eccentric Party Night. And then we also made like different structures for like individual characters. So we've made a cafe themed around Crazy Bee, we've made a boutique for Shu, we've made a gym for Adonis, we've made a music studio for Hinata and Yuta, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Right now, we actually paused on building the Eccentric Party Night stage, and right now I'll show you guys the progress when I start streaming Minecraft. We are building the Twin Wedding Vows wedding venue, so it is coming along very well. It is super huge, by the way. It is really big, so I think I overestimated how much space we needed, but I made it work. Okay, you guys will see it. in full detail because we actually use modded Minecraft as well. I was able to... Previously, we were using vanilla because I was using Bedrock Edition, but luckily I was able to move it to Java, so we redesigned all the structures already, and now we're building new structures with the modded stuff. So yeah, a voting for Shu too. Yes. That sounds amazing already. Yes. We built a fountain for Kanata as well. Cannot forget about that. And I think I just finished. Yes, I finished building a greenhouse for Hajime. So we've built a lot of stuff in that world already. Oh, and I built. There's one more that I built. I've forgotten. I think it was a bank for Double Face, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we built a lot of stuff, and most of these structures are like super big. So hopefully you guys will be excited for that. Okay, so moving on to Trickstar. Oh boy. For those of you who don't know, Trickstar is the favorite group of my moderator, Yonchi. She's not here right now, but yeah. She loves Trickstar. And I could tell that, honestly, Trickstar would definitely love her back. So, let's put Trickstar somewhere nice. Because I don't think any of the four of them would forget or pretend that it's not. So, I'm gonna say all of Trickstar goes into one of the above tiers. None of them go in the two tiers that are at the bottom. In my opinion, I think, because I don't even think Mao would forget, only because like Valentine's Day is so important, especially if it's someone that he's interested in, if he ever shows interest in anyone. So I'm gonna say, yeah, they're also sweet. Yes. Oh, Trickstar is very sweet. So I'm gonna say I don't think any of them would buy stuff. I personally don't think so. I'm gonna say Subaru would go in Confessors. So I think Subaru has enough confidence in himself, and he's like, oh my gosh, Valentine's Day is such a special day, I should use it to confess to the person I like, yada yada yada, and he gets together with them, right? But I think the rest of them are not brave enough to, so I think the rest of them would just give something. So let's see. Okay, Mao, I don't know why, something tells me Mao would give everyone a present. I feel like because Mao has the physical capability of taking care of so many people, not just, I mean, he takes care of Trickstar obviously, but like, I also feel like he has the capability, because he was student council president, right? Before he graduated, I feel like he would also give everyone a present in that, when he was in that role, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that's how sweet he is, and I don't think that's very out of character for him, you know? So, okay, Hokuto and Makoto are the two more tricky ones, because they're both a bit more shy, and they're both a little bit more on like the side where they're a bit more unsure. So, oh, Lisbeth. Oh, by the way, you can feel free to put your favorite character in chat, by the way. Because at this point, I kind of am familiar with everyone in chat's favorite OnStar character already. Or at least like their top two, so feel free to put your favorites if you want, because when I stream Ensemble Stars streams, I'll normally ask you guys what characters you want me to include, but because I'm so familiar with the regulars in chat's favorites, I normally don't have to ask them anymore. I already know who they want, so it's a little bit easier as well for me. Especially since my community is still quite small, so your number one fave is Koga. That's adorable, Lisbia. You have the same taste as my moderator. My moderator really likes Koga too. Hopefully she'll come in later, I don't know. Hope. Because she's quite busy right now, so. But that's a very good favorite, Lisbia. Approved. I mean, all of them make great favorites. What am I talking about? But yeah. For Hokke, I headcanon that he makes the flower, since Dramatics also makes props. True. Very true. I kind of really need to think about what clubs they're from, because that will really help. Because the clubs never really come across my mind anymore, since they don't talk about it much. because it's technically not clubs. It's like a circle, isn't it? I don't even know. Koga is pretty cool. He is very cool, yes. Makoto. Oh, okay. This is Dramatica. Oh, yes, it's that circle. Yes. Oh, chat for Makoto, I don't know. Okay, let's think about it here. He won't forget. Obviously, he won't forget. Izumi would remind him, actually. He won't forget. The problem is, what would he do? Apart from running away from Izumi, of course. You know? What would he do on Valentine's Day? Okay, this is a little bit more on like the... This is a little bit on the trickier side, for sure. I can honestly feel like Makoto would try to make something, because I think that Makoto's like the way he does things, it makes me feel like he won't buy the present, he would make it. But for some reason, why do I feel like he would fail? Because it's like your typical like you do your best but you fail type of thing, and then like he gives the present anyway, and the person's like, and the person he gave it to is like, I still love it though, but he still feels very bad about messing it up. I feel like that's the thing. So would he rather try making chocolates or flowers then? I feel like he definitely buy the choco. Will he buy it? You're almost thinking buy. Do you guys really think he will buy it? I mean, I can put him there for sure. But is there a reason why you guys say he will buy it rather than... Or is it because he's worried that he'll fail making a homemade present? That's why he will just go the safe route and buy it then. Because that would actually make a lot of sense. Actually, that actually makes a lot of sense. Now that I think about it. Oh my gosh. I feel like he'll mess up and then gives up and buys. Oh yes, that definitely makes a lot of sense, for sure. That's for sure. Okay, chat, next we have Ryusetai. Hold on, I'm drinking water. Don't let Tetora touch the cooking. Yes. Tetora would not. Tetora would have his peers pull him away from the stoves. Okay, so he would 100% not be making the chocolates. Okay, and again, Ryusetai, I don't think any of them are so busy to the point where they would forget, and they're also not so self-absorbed to pretend that they don't care. So Ryusetai is definitely going above the bottom two tiers again. So I'm gonna you know something, chat? I feel like Tetora would confess on Valentine's Day, because from what I know, Arane actually expressed that Tetora is one of the most gentlemanly people she's met, and that, you know, despite his rough exterior, Tetora can actually be a very gentle and gentlemanly type of person. So if that's the case, I feel like if Tetora's in the right mindset, he will actually probably use Valentine's Day to confess rather than give his love interest a present, you know? Hopefully that made sense. But that's what I think. And then let's see. Oh, Midori. I think Midori is quite obvious that he would be making his chocolates, right? Because I don't think... I mean, Midori could make flowers too. Imagine if he makes both. He'll probably like make... I can see him making both, to be honest. I think he has the physical capability to, and plus he would never... you know, Midori would never mess it up for sure, and I think he has the right mindset to make it, so I don't think he would mess up anyway. You got a feeling he'll definitely just pretend to forget. Really? Would Midori actually pretend to forget? Okay, chat, I mean there's a difference between the bottom two tiers. The bottom one is actually, they actually forget. Like, they don't mean to forget, but they forget. The one that Tori is in is they pretend to forget, you know? So there is a little bit of a difference between the two tiers. They're both bad, but yeah. He makes flour that make out of vegetables. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like he'll make flowers. I feel like he will make flowers. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is too funny already. We're not even finished with Star Maker and this is already so funny. Okay. Shinobu. Okay, for Shinobu it's also a bit trickier because he's not really seen like doing stuff out of his passion and Ryusetai. And I mean, we know he has he loves his pet frog, but I don't think that will really distinguish where we'll put him. So we're gonna have to think of like what he would give, or like if he would give anything, because he could always go into the confession one as well, which I feel like he would. But to be honest, Shinobu's also pretty shy, so I don't know if you have enough. I don't know if it'll ever cross his mind that he can use Valentine's Day as an opportunity to confess to whoever he's interested in. So I don't know if he would actually, because it's not like Subaru or Tetora where they're like super outgoing and super sociable. Shinobu is sociable, but he's definitely lesser degree than the two of them. So oh my gosh. You're feeling he'll make something. I feel like he would too, yeah. I feel like he would. The thing is, what? Will he make the flowers or will he make the chocolates? Or he won't make anything and he'll confess to the person, because he might actually just confess to the person. He gives a chocolate, but inside the chocolate box is actually a I don't know how to pronounce that. Shuriken. I mean probably, yeah. Shinobu's more of like a foodie type of person, I feel, so I think he would make the chocolates as well. The only person that is not allowed to make chocolates is Tetora, okay? So I think the rest of Ryusetai is fine if they make chocolates, but I don't think they would all make chocolates, so... Okay, next one is Kanata and Chiaki. I mean, I normally rank them together since they're always together, so... Also, Kanata is a little bit more distinguishable since he has a very straightforward personality. Very simple-minded, Kanata. So, he'll just puka his way into your heart, honestly. Like, I cannot even imagine Kanata giving anything, if I'm being honest. I feel like he's a little bit too like carefree, so maybe he'll actually forget. Chat, I feel like Kanata might actually forget. I don't know why, but it kind of crossed my mind. I was like, he'll probably be so busy like bathing in his fountains and his pools that he would forget, because I don't think time passes by as much as he feels like it. Why do I feel like he views time as passing by slower than most people? Just because he spends most of his time in the water rather than, like, you know. I don't know, actually. I feel like he will... I don't think he would want to forget, but it's like, I think it's just coincidentally enough he will forget because he spends so much time, you know, like, doing his own thing rather than, I mean, I don't think, like, Kanata is a very like strict schedule type of person, which I doubt he is, so That's actually adorable though, because it's like he wouldn't want to forget, but he forgets anyway because that's just who he is. That's actually pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Real say Ty, remind him please. I can just imagine Chiaki like petting Kanata as he's in the fountain. He's like, it's Valentine's Day today. You should make something. Speaking of Chiaki, I feel like Chiaki would make something for sure. I don't think he would. Like, yeah, I feel like Chiaki would make something. I don't think that he would buy anything, because for the things that Chiaki, I can imagine him buying are like things for himself. Because I feel like Chiaki would want his presents to be very personal. So I feel like he would rather make them rather than buy them. So where should we put him, chat? Does he go in flowers or chocolates? Because I don't know, I think he's capable of making both. It just depends which one he would rather make for Valentine's Day. Hold on a sec. I'm thinking right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, got a message to let through. Okay. Chiaki definitely makes, in your opinion, your headcanon, he asked Nikki to teach him how to make one. I think... Okay, there's Rex. I think you're pointing to Chiaki making chocolates, right? Rather than flowers. So I'm gonna put him up there for now. Also, chat, like, for those of you who are new, like, you know, obviously this tier list can be shifted around. So these places aren't finalized. So if anyone has like any arguments or like any place you feel it's better for a certain character, just type it in chat. Very easy, very easy. So let's go ahead. Oh, there's so many notifications. Oh my. Okay. Alkaloid. Okay, chat. Again, I don't think Alkaloid, any of them would forget. So, I think... Okay, chat. I'm gonna put Tatsumi in gives everyone a gift because... Okay. Because, right, because of Tatsumi's like beliefs and everything, he obviously would not want to have a one-on-one relationship with anyone just yet, right? So, I mean, that's what I would assume. So, in that regard, I feel like he would celebrate Valentine's Day similarly to how I celebrate it, which is celebrating it with like different groups of people. Like I mentioned to you guys how I love Valentine's Day because I get to celebrate it with family, with friends, and then now with you guys as well, since I'm doing these Valentine's Day streams with you guys, right? So I feel like Tatsumi would have like that kind of mindset where he's like, Valentine's Day is about love and everything. It's not just about like romantic love, it's about platonic as well and all that stuff. So I would say he will go in that tier for that reason. So now to his members. Now this is a little bit of a problem here. I was about to say the same thing. Oh my god. Glad we think alike, Lisbia. But yeah. Okay, we need to put the other members in Alkaloid in now, which is a bit trickier because they are a bit more on the side where their personalities are a bit more on the extremes, in a sense where Aira is like the extreme like fanboy of idols and stuff. Maui is the extreme when it comes to being scared of things, and Hiro is I don't even want to say extreme, but Hiro is very naive. So yeah, so it's definitely something I don't think any of them would pretend to forget though. I don't think they would. They'll just have a lot of issues when it comes to giving their love interest a present, if I'm being honest. So you guys can feel free to put whoever you feel can go into tier first. As long as it's an Alkalite member, it's fine. It doesn't have to be hero. It can be, you know, if you have any ideas for Ira and Maui, you can do that. Because we're going in like the order based on the group, not based on like the actual person. So, you hate can a hero make the chocolates? I feel like he would, yeah. Because I don't view hero making flowers, if I'm being honest. Hero would be like, chocolate is something you can eat, and chocolate is sweet, and chocolate is, you know, like something that will make you happy as you eat it. So hero would be the one making chocolates, I feel. Yeah. Ira would... Okay, chat. I feel like Ira would make flowers. I don't know if... I don't know why, but I just feel like Ira would make flowers. I can feel Ira would make flowers. I don't think he would have enough confidence to confess, so... Ira might make flowers. He could decorate how much he wants. Yeah! Oh my gosh, Lisbia, we're thinking the same. We're thinking along the same path. I can feel Ira making flowers. I really can. So, oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. Maui. I don't think he'll forget. Chat, I really don't want to put him in pretend it's just another day, because he will make it very obvious that we agree a lot. Agree. Yeah, we all agree. We are all blah blah. We are all agree. Which is great. It's awesome. I mean, normally in these tier lists we don't really disagree on anything because we talk about each other's opinions first, then we collectively decide where they go anyway, so it's fine. You hate canon, he make idol merch type. Yeah, he would actually. If that was a tier, Ira would go in it, but that's so specific to him that, you know, it won't really make sense to put it here. But chat, the thing about Maui, right, is that you can tell that he remembers. So I don't even want to say he will pretend to forget, because he would not. And he'll be very bad at pretending, by the way. So oh man. Chat, what I'm picturing, we were talking about this, I'm pretty sure on my birthday stream as well, for the birthday tier list. Maui would basically get a present for me. In that tier list, Maui would get me a present for my birthday and drop it through the vents. And that's how I get my present from him, you know? So I don't know if it will be the same way here, but that's the thing. If he does he make the present? Or does he buy it? Because, you know, passing presents through the vents is not in this tier. So... But one thing's for sure is he will not personally hand whoever the present is for to, you know. He'll be too scared to make eye contact, especially if it's the person that he likes. So I can definitely view him like, you know, dropping it through the vents, but that doesn't mean that, you know, that doesn't distinguish whether he bought the present or not. He just dropped the flower, but he buys from... Yeah, guys, I think he... Actually, no, so I kind of was thinking that he will buy it, because it's not that Maui wouldn't want to make it, it's more of like he has so little self-confidence that he'll probably not even have enough guts to buy it. Not guts to buy it, not enough guts to make it. So I think he'll just buy it. Yeah. I mean, it could be either or, so either chocolates or flowers, so I think he buy because he's scared he'll make something ugly. Yeah! Yes! Oh my gosh, guys, we're all on the same page. We are all on the same page. It's really crazy how for all of Star Maker, we were all pretty much on the same page throughout. Okay. Cospro. We have Eden next. The Adam and Eve, basically. Okay. I'm gonna, okay, chat, straight up, I'm gonna put Ibarra right here. I think Ibarra is way too self-centered, and he's also way too busy being an asshole to everyone to even pretend like, you know, Valentine's Day exists, you know? He would definitely pretend that it doesn't exist, and he'll just continue what he's doing. I cannot picture Ibarra giving anyone anything, you know? If someone gets his attention enough, sure, but they need to be someone super special to him. If not, he won't even bat an eye. I don't think he would be bothered by it, to be honest. He's a busy man. Ibarra would definitely not even care. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, the other three. Okay, Hiyori is... I think Hiyori is quite self-explanatory. Hiyori's rich. Hiyori's got the funds. You know, Hiyori won't even just buy chocolates or flowers. He would do the whole shibu shebang, you know. He would buy clothes. He would buy, like, maybe even jewelry for whoever he likes, you know. I think Hiyori would just do everything. Like, buy everything. Yeah. Basically, he would just buy. So, yeah. Okay. Nagisa and June. Okay, June is definitely gonna make chocolates, I feel. Again, chat, if you disagree with me, feel free to let me know, okay? But I feel like June will make chocolates because... I don't know if he has before, but he definitely, like, you know, has the capability to. And I feel like he would spend time to make something rather than buying something, so... I guess so does with Nagisa. Maybe he gave all his rocks. Maybe. I feel like Nagisa will buy something too. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because again, I don't think Nagisa would forget. Plus I feel like his members would remind him. And or Ibarra makes it very obvious that it's Valentine's Day. Just to hint at Nagisa to give his special someone a present. So... yeah, I think Nagisa would buy something for sure. Okay, chat. Valkyrie! Okay. Shu? Okay, both of them are gonna make something. Because Shu is, you know, a very creative person in a sense. So I feel like he would make... since making a dress or making clothes is not an option, Shu should probably go here, because I feel like he would probably like use the fabric he owns to like maybe make a bouquet of roses or something like that. And I think that would be really pretty and really cute actually. So okay, Mika is a different one because I feel like Mika will want to give everyone a present. But do you guys agree with me on that? Because I feel like Mika would give everyone a present. To me. Because Mika's such a big sweetheart, I feel like he will want to give everyone a present. Again, giving everyone a present doesn't mean they buy the gift. That tier is basically for the people who are so kind and so generous that they would give everyone a present, whether they made it or not. So I feel like Mika goes there. I feel like he would just make everyone like a small little paper flower, maybe. It'll be adorable. Maybe like make like chocolate truffles with it. I'm not too sure, but I feel like Mika would make one for everyone. Not just for, you know. I mean, he'll probably make extra for like Shu, I guess, but I don't think he would like leave out anyone since he's also very inclusive as well. But we have a Mika P in chat right now. We have someone who really likes Mika, so I'll let Nurse Rex make the final call where to put Mika. You can see a handkerchief or a tiny keychain doll. Definitely. But Nurse Rex, where would you put Mika? I'll let you have the final say since you're the one that likes Mika here. I mean, you probably know him best in a sense, since you probably like read as much as you could about him. So where would you put him? I need to reload my chat. I guess it makes more sense if he makes it. So, Nurse, would you say he would give everyone a present, or do you think he just makes something for someone? Because it will really depend, actually, because I can picture Mika being inclusive when it comes to like Valentine's Day. So, because I feel like Mika would be like, but this person didn't get a gift, I should make them a gift too, and then he will make everyone who doesn't get a gift a present, you know? So everyone can get a present on Valentine's Day. On the topic of that, chat, well, Nurse Rex, feel free to put where you think Mika goes, because I'll let you have the final call for Mika. But I do want to kind of like point out something, which is regarding, this was a very like sweet moment from when I was a little kid, actually, because I've forgotten what show this was. It was a childhood show of mine that I love to watch like almost every day as a kid. And there was this one Valentine's Day episode where the girls are, you know, supposed to make the chocolates for the guys in their class, right? And the girls were in like the home economics room and making the chocolates, right? And all the guys, I think, had a crush on the same girl, so they wanted her to give them the chocolates, but she only made one box. I think the girl actually ended up giving the box of chocolates to herself. I don't remember, but what made me love that episode so much was the ending, where one of her best friends, which is a different girl in the class, she made chocolates to all the guys who didn't receive chocolates from any of the girls in their class. So she predicted who wouldn't get chocolates that year and made the number of chocolates for the guys who didn't receive any from any other girl. It was super wholesome. It was adorable. I wish I remember the show's name, because it's such a good episode and it's like such a like a sweet moment, but I don't remember because it was from years ago. So yeah, it's quite a sweet show though. I love it. You start there, can mix, then he makes, then he give everyone. Okay, Nurse Rex, I'm gonna put Mika right here then. If you have any like objection, just let me know, okay? That sounds sweet, actually. Yeah, right, it does. I really cannot remember the show's name right now, chat. I'm so sorry. It's been so long, but it impacted me so much because that was probably like one of the first moments that made me love Valentine's Day so much, which is like proof that Valentine's Day is not just celebrated between like one-on-one couples, you know? It can be celebrated amongst like everyone, whether you have a special someone or not, and it's so adorable. Okay, Tu Wing. I mean, normally in tier list we rank Tu Wing together. Not necessarily they'll go in the same tier, but most of the time they do because they're always together. So I'm gonna say, hear me out, chat. I feel like Tu Wing goes in Confess, like both of them, because what I'm picturing is that they will both not only make gifts for whoever they're making it for, but they would use that opportunity to confess to whoever they like, you know? Because I feel like the twins are also like Subaru, where they're really like carefree, but to the point where like they're like, hey, you know, there's no harm in, like, since we're giving them a present, why not confess to them as well, you know? And then plus they have each other to bounce off energy from, so they will encourage each other, like, yeah, if you do it, I'll do it, that kind of vibe. I feel like that will be their interactions. Don't ever separate the twins. I don't think we ever will, to be honest, because they just, like, you know, bounce off each other so well. I know they're both very different, but yeah, they, in all the scenarios we put them in, they both pretty much function the same way, so it's pretty cool. He's so sweet, and also headcanon he gives everyone. Okay, Nurse Rex, that's good. We put Mika in a good spot. Okay, chat, next is Crazy Bee. Okay. First things first, put Nikki up there. Okay. Now we need to deal with the other 3 members. Nikki was way too easy for this one. Nikki has always been one of the easiest characters to put somewhere because he has such a distinctive personality type where he's literally not just he's always hungry, but also he's capable of making food. So it's like whatever, any tier list related to food or any tier related to food, Nikki just goes there straight away. Very easy. He's probably one of the easiest characters for all of these tier lists that we have done on this channel, chat. I feel Nikki's probably one of the easiest for sure. Kwaku was your first ever fave? Oh, that's cute! You didn't know anyone but him. He holds a special place in your heart. Oh, Lisbia, that's cute. Kwaku is in my top 5. My chat knows I love him a lot, and I recently was able to get him via the Brightest Star Scout with, you know, the 10th anniversary with Crazy Bee, Ryosei Tai, Switch, and Esupuri. Yeah, I was able to get Kwaku and Esu in my previous stream. My chat was there for it. Very happy about that. But yeah, I love Kwaku as well. I do. You didn't see it? Did I put him in the make chocolate tier? Yes, I did. He's right here. Nikki's right here. So yeah, Nikki is very easy when it comes to like putting him in a tier, so I don't think we have to worry about him, chat. What we have to worry about is his other members. Especially Rini. If I'm not wrong, Kwaku can make chocolate as well, right? Because, okay, I know Kwaku loves to eat sweet stuff, but can he make it is the question. I think he can. Unless something is like blowing over my mind that he couldn't, but I feel like he can. I think Kwaku can definitely make stuff. Like make chocolate. If it's like a sweet dessert, I feel like Kwaku can make it very easily. I don't know if I'm tripping out or not. Actually, from the beginning of the stream, I already thought Nikki would definitely go to that tier. Exactly, Nurse Rex. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like Kwaku can make it, right, chat? Yeah, I think he can make it. I'll put Kwaku up there for now. I feel like he can make it. Rini boldly confess. I feel like he would, actually. Oh, that would be funny. That would actually be really funny. Because that's exactly what he would do. Rini's like, hey, I like you. By the way, do you want to go gambling together? And then his love interest is gonna get so confused. But say yes to him because it's Rini. How can you say no, right? You know what I mean? Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh my. I hate Karen Kwaku will make choco with Nikki. Yes. Exactly. Oh, Himeru. I feel like oh gosh. Okay, chat. To me, it seems like Himeru, I don't think he would want to forget. The problem is, I don't think Himeru sets Valentine's Day as a priority for him, so I feel like he would just forget. You know? So I feel like putting Himeru in the same tier as Kanata, where just because it doesn't cross his mind, I feel like he would just forget. I feel like Himeru could honestly forget, but not on purpose. Right, I feel like he would just forget. I feel like he would just forget, but not on purpose, exactly. I feel like he would just forget. Oh, that's hilarious. That's really funny. Oh my gosh. Also, Lisbia, if you want, you can actually you can actually take a wild guess as to haha twin. Yes, yes. If you want, you can actually like try to take a guess at who's my favorite in Enstars. I don't know if I already made it very obvious, and I don't know if you've seen any of my other streams, but my regular chatters already know who's my favorite. I make it very obvious, but yeah, if you like to take a wild guess, you could, or you could wait until I reveal it. So, because I always say it whenever it's my favorite's turn for him to be added to the tier. So he genuinely forget. He would genuinely forget. Okay, chat. Next is Undead. Okay. Kaoru. Chat, I feel like Kaoru would buy chocolate or flowers. He would. I don't think he'll confess. I feel like he would buy stuff. I feel like Kaoru would do that. I have a feeling though, but I won't embarrass myself. Lisbia, it's okay. Don't worry. No one will judge you if you get it wrong. It's okay. And because it's actually just a wild guess from you, since you've never seen any of my streams before. At least I assume you have not, so Kaoru would be. I feel like Kaoru would go here. Something draws me into that tier with Kaoru, chat. I feel like Kaoru would buy the gifts rather than make them. Probably it's because like he's too busy, or again due to like constraints with himself and he thinks that he won't do a good enough job, he would just buy it. Cause better safe than sorry, you know. There's Rex. My top Oshi, Esu, Ritsu, Natsume, Kwaku, Hajime. If you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong, Nurse Rex. You're not wrong. Not necessarily in that order, but you got them, I'm pretty sure. Is there anyone you're missing? Wait, hold on. Let me double check it. Oh, you're missing 2 people, but yeah. Nurse Rex, you almost got it actually, but you got my top person correct though. You got my favorite correct, and that's all that matters. But in terms of like characters that I actively sim for and go after, I mean minus Ritsu, because Ritsu's my comfort character. He's not really someone I sim for anymore since he's my first favorite. Yeah. So, but you're missing 2, Nurse Rex. From the ones that you typed out. You think Kaoru will confess? Didn't he recently confess to Anzu? Oh right! Yeah! I completely forgot about that! Thanks for the reminder! Oh my gosh, chat, I forgot! How could I forget about that? You forgot 2 more idols. Yes, you did. But it's okay, Nurse Rex. Because the other 2 are not really as much spoken as the 5 that you mentioned. So I still gotta hand it to you that you did a really good job in guessing, cause yeah, it's pretty obvious who I like, so okay. Lisbia, since you are the Koga stan here, I would let you make the final call where Koga would go. As for Adonis, I feel like he would make chocolates, even though I feel like Adonis would rather give his love interest like protein in forms of like meat or chicken or steaks or something, he's like, you need more protein, stop eating so much sweets. But I feel like he'll just make it. Is it Soma and Nozomi? Nozomi is correct, yes. You got Nozomi. Soma is a little bit lower because of this thing, because of, you know, Soma fever. I don't really want to count him because he's like a... Soma is a very off and on character for me. Like, the times where I love him as much as like Esu, right? But at the times where I don't think about him, he's like, you know, like just another neutrally character type of character. But I still love Soma. It's just off and on thing for Soma, for sure. You think Koga will pretend to forget? Really? Are you sure? Okay, if you say so, I'll put him here. If you say so, Lisbia, I'll put him there. Only if you're very sure though. Only if you're very sure. But yeah, you got Nozomi correct though, Nurse Rex. Very good, very good. Yeah, but chat, if you're wondering about like for those of you who know about this thing that I have called Soma fever, basically when I start thinking about Soma and I can't stop thinking about him for a few days straight, and then he kind of like, Soma is in my top 10. He's just not as like much known as the rest of the people I like, because I don't mention him that much because he's a very off and on character, like I mentioned. So when I love him a lot, like a lot, but when I don't, I normally don't talk about him. He's normally just in the background chilling, you know. You don't know one more? Okay, just to let you know, the last person that is, funny enough, in my top 3, he's right here. Mao! Mao is in my top 3. The only person that Nurse Rex didn't mention as a character that I sim for. Yeah, this is the person you missed out, Nurse Rex. Again, I don't talk about Mao that often, but he is in my top 3. He is 3rd behind Natsume and Esu, so... You mean I don't know, you can see the others, but you think he'd be like, oh, lone wolf like me doesn't care about Valentine's Day. Ah, I see. Oh my gosh, you just call him a loser? Lesbia, did you just call him a loser? Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, he definitely wants to be alone. Definitely. Ray would buy, I think, or confess. Either or, I think. I can. The way that Ray carries himself forward is honestly something that you would expect someone to confess on Valentine's Day with his kind of personality. But at the same time, why do I feel like he wouldn't? Just because he's too busy doing something else. Or he probably forgot. I don't know. It's Mao. I forgot you mentioned him on my top. It's okay, don't worry. Mao forgives you. Mao forgives you. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. Again, chat, it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't matter whether you get any correct or wrong when it comes like, when I ask you to guess who's my favorite, because like, it's already awesome that you guys already know who's my favorite, right? So anyone below Esu, honestly, it doesn't matter if you mention them or not, because you know, everyone has their favorite, but it gets shaped, it gets blurry the lower down the list you go, basically. So yes, Koga is your stupid loser. You love him so much that you hate him. Alright. The more you hate, the more you love. Yeah, actually though. Perhaps. That's actually a thing. Okay, so next is rabbits. Rabbits. Okay, I think... Okay, Okay, chat, I'm gonna say right now, Hajime is such a sweetheart that he would give everyone a present. Because I feel like Hajime is so sweet that he wouldn't leave anyone out on Valentine's Day. He is the type of person, like I mentioned, like the girl from that episode from my childhood show, that he would make presents for whoever doesn't get a present. And he'll just give it to whoever doesn't have a present. It's adorable. He's so cute. Hajime is so cute. Natsuna's your second favorite? That's so cool! Naozuna used to be like my second or third favorite way back when I started on Stars, but he's among my top 12 or top 15 now, but yeah, he still ranks pretty high, just not as much, not as high as he used to be. And also because of the way I fell in love with Hajime, so. Lisvia, if you're curious how I fell in love with Hajime, you can feel free to actually go to one of my highlights on my channel where I talked about a dream that I had with Hajime in it, which made him like shoot up my favorite list overnight. Hajime at the time used to be like among the mid to lower tier characters for me. I don't think about him that much before I had the dream, but after I had the dream, Hajime right now is like 7th place in my favorite list right now, so that's how much he shot up my favorite list for sure. Everyone love Ni-chan. Guys, where do you think we should put Ni-chan? I want to guess that Hajime is my fave because he's just so cute. Hajime has his moments for sure. He unfortunately is not my favorite because my favorite is very irreplaceable for me because I love Esu that much, but like Hajime definitely has a lot more spotlight in my eyes now than he used to. So he's definitely one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. That's so cool. A dream changed my mind. Yes, it did. For some reason, there's certain points in time where I'll just randomly dream of N-star characters. And I remember telling my chat a few of those dreams in the past already. Recently, I told them a dream I had about Natsume. Then I told them the dream about Hajime. I also dreamt of Soma, I dreamt of Adonis, and I also dreamt of Esu. All three of them appeared in the same dream. And then most recently, a few nights ago from today actually, I dreamt of 6 on-star characters. Yeah, which I'll tell you guys about it tomorrow, like what the dream was about tomorrow. Yeah, but yes, I dreamt of 6 characters all in one dream. It's insane. You remember talking about the dream with that Jim and Yam? Yeah! Or that stream before the birthday stream? Yes. The Hajime dream highlight is from a pretty old stream at this point because I don't even know when I spoke about it. I just know it's highlighted on my channel now. I just don't know when I talked about it. So yeah, but you guys can find the video. You guys don't have to find the stream for it because it's highlighted already. So just check the highlights in the video section. The live streams, you know, are live streams, but the video section is where all the highlights are. Like those things that I feel that are nice to clip. So, okay. Where should we put Ni-chan? Chat, we cannot get too distracted. Where should we put Nazuna? And for that matter, where should we put all of Rabbits actually? Because we have to put them all before we can move on to Akatsuki. Let me move Ibuki up here. So I didn't remember me talking about it, but still, it's still sweet. Yes. I went into detail in the highlight. I remember mentioning that Hajime dreamed several times, but I only went into detail about it once, so which you can see from the highlights if you're curious to know what exactly happened. I guess Ni-chan will make chocolates. I feel like he would, yeah. I was between like making the flowers or making chocolates, and I feel like he will make chocolates more than flowers. Okay, Tomoya and Mitsuru. I think Mitsuru would... Honestly, Mitsuru would make chocolates as well because, like, again, Mitsuru is like a food type of person. He loves his bread, so... I mean, he loves bread, so... I feel like Mitsuru would not buy, you know, like, if he can make it, he'll make it, you know? So I think he will make it rather than buying it, so... Tomoya. Tomoya is the most tricky one for me because I actually don't know what he would do in this situation. And I don't think he's like the rest of them where he would deliberately forget. And he would like, and I think Tomoya would like, you know, remember. That could be just me, but chat, this is also chat. I have a bit of a surprise for you guys later. After this, after we finish the tier list, I didn't add it in yet because I wanted to surprise you guys. After we finish this tier, I will add in a new one, and you guys will see what it says. But I'll explain it to you guys when I add it in. But we have to tier everyone, every idol first. Basically, we're not gonna tier the teachers or gatekeeper or Seiya or anything. We'll just go with the idols, you know. But yeah, there'll be a surprise tier coming, but I'll add it in later because I wanted to surprise you guys. So keep you guys in the suspense for now. I hate canon that Tomoya makes flower. Really? Yeah, I think so. I think Tomoya will make flowers. I think so. He'll definitely make something, but it's very hard to distinguish what it would be. A surprise? Yes, a surprise tier. Yeah. But I will reveal what it is later, because I didn't add it in deliberately. I deliberately didn't add it in yet, so that you guys don't know. So, but since we're like halfway through, like more than halfway through everybody already, I just decided to mention it now. Okay, Akatsuki! Okay. Ibuki confesses. I have this feeling that he would, because of that interaction he had with producer, where he gave producer the bear claw or something and asked for a kiss from her. I feel like because Ibuki's so straightforward as a person, I feel like not only will he give a present, he will confess on Valentine's Day as well. And I think he will even like try to take it seriously. Like he's like, please give me a kiss. It'll be adorable, but at the same time you'll be so confused because, you know, Ibuki went to kill a bear to give her the present. So and also not gonna lie, chat, I don't know if Ibuki is such a good gift giver, because he is well intentioned. The problem is that his choice of gift is not so great. So I'll just Taki do it boldly too also. Yes. He would 100%. So now that we got him in a tier, we'll go to his senpais here. Keito, Kuro, and Soma. Chat, I feel like Keito's in the same boat as Ibara. Why do I feel like he will deliberately forget? I feel like he will deliberately forget. I'm sure he wouldn't unintentionally forget, because Keito is the type of person who is very like on schedule and is very like disciplined with himself. So I'm pretty sure he would remember, but I feel like he would choose not to remember, you know? So I feel like he would deliberately forget or pretend that it's not. You predicted that 4-piece will come to EN this month or next month. I think so, hopefully, Nurse Rax, because it's around April where they were added to JP. So April 2024 was when they were added to JP. So I have a feeling Soma would give everyone a gift. Really? Actually though, he might. Okay, I'll put him there for now. He might. But I also have a feeling that Soma may like unintentionally forget, but I kind of don't want to put that upon him because Soma is definitely not so clueless to that level, so I feel like he would remember. Keito! Kato too busy, he might just buy something. He might just buy something or he'll deliberately forget, chat. Why do I feel like he'll deliberately forget? Chat, why do I feel like he'll deliberately forget? I don't know. I have a feeling okay, Kuro, because he has like if I'm not wrong, he can like crochet. Is that the word? Or sew? So I feel like he'll make like crochet flowers or something. I'm sorry if I'm saying that word wrong, but yeah. But in terms of Kato, oh god, I feel like he'll deliberately forget. Oh, this is interesting. I like how Soma was the difficult one in a different stream, and this time Kato's the difficult one. Difficult as in it's difficult to put him in a category. I need my brain to like process a bit more, cause like it's running out of stamina. My brain is like mush. It's like trying to think, but at the same time it cannot think. Kuro is good with delicate handiwork. Yes. I think so. I think he is. That's from what I can remember about Kuro. Chat, do you think Kato would deliberately forget or buy the present? Which one is he more likely to do? Because obviously he won't associate with himself with chocolates, right? But like, and he won't have time to make anything. So he either gets like buys something or he just deliberately forgets. You have to go now. It's okay, Lisbia. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you. Hopefully you had fun. It was so much fun. Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Have a good day ahead. Let's just say Kato unpurposely forgot. I mean, we'll say that Kato got too busy to the point where he forgot. And then the moment he remembers, he would buy something last minute. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just put it like that, okay? Why is this so hilarious? Kato being in the forget it's Valentine's Day for a very different reason than Kanata and Himeru. Kanata and Himeru is because it never crossed their mind. For Kato, it's because he's too busy for it to cross his mind. Oh god, I can't with that. I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to collect myself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 groups left plus a soloist. Let's go. Okay. Knights. Nurse Rex, again, you make the final call for Arane. I will probably want to make the final call for Ritsu, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, for Izumi, he will take Valentine's Day seriously because of the fact that Makoto exists, right? So, just for that fact alone, I won't put Izumi in Pretends It's Just Another Day. Only because Makoto exists, okay? So, he would definitely take it very seriously for Makoto. So, I will say that he confesses to Makoto specifically. Okay. Now, apart from that, we have to move on to other members now. So we have Tsukasa, Ryo, Arane, and Ritsu. Okay, this is a bit trickier. Okay, Ritsu is a very like baker type of guy, so I'll put him in homemade chocolate because he would probably, maybe not necessarily make chocolates, but he'll definitely make like a sweet dessert for his love interest, so I'll put him there. Naru, you hit Canon, she will ask producer to go shopping with her. Yeah, I feel like Oh, chat. I don't know, because that's the thing. Because I feel Leo would write his love interest a song for Valentine's Day. Arane would, like you say, Nurse Rack, she would give her gift would be going shopping with her in general. She won't like give an item, you know. So I think for that, we're gonna make a row below right here, and then I'm gonna color it like this, and then this one's gonna be this green. Okay, this new tier right here is they have a unique gift. So these are the people that will not go with the classic gifts for Valentine's Day. So I'll put Leo and Arane there, because Arane will take you shopping, Leo would, you know, write you a song. So I think it's more than fair that they both go there. Let's see. Okay, I'll put Kuro there, Shu as well, because he'll most likely make an outfit, not flowers. And then I'll put the people who have like a bit more like an open mind, like more creativity. So unique gift. Probably Adonis. I don't think Adonis will make chocolates actually. Yeah. And Nazuna as well. I think they would have unique gifts. Again, chat, anyone disagrees with this new tier, just let me know, okay? But I feel like these are the characters that will have a gift very unique to them. Since even though they will give their love interest a present for Valentine's Day, that doesn't mean that they would give something classic. Maybe Wataru, he's just magic show. True. Actually, that's very true. Okay, so I think this is the new tier list for now. I don't think we're moving anyone else. I think everyone is good. Everyone's good. Yeah. Okay, Hiyori will be the same as Arane. He would take you on a shopping trip. He would not actually just give you just one thing. So, okay, let's go. Okay, so that's the new tier. And then these are the updated tiers for everyone else. Okay, Tsukasa. I feel like Tsukasa would try to make something because he wants to be very honorable, right? He'll want to be your honorable knight. So I feel like Tsukasa would definitely want to make something rather than buy something, because he will feel like it's a lot more personal and he will feel like it's a lot more valuable if he gives it. So I feel like he would make either chocolates or flowers. But I can view Tsukasa making flowers more than making chocolates, because like in terms of like how much time Tsukasa has on his hands, he probably will have less time to make chocolates, since chocolates normally take longer to make, plus you have to watch the stove and everything, like in a sense where like because he's so busy taking care of knights and other things, right? Since he's also like the quote-unquote head of New Dimensions as well. If I'm not wrong, it's Tsukasa, because Ray is the head of Rhythm Link, if I'm not wrong, but they're both under Eiichi, who is like the big boss. But I feel like he would make flowers rather than make chocolates, I feel, due to like the time he has. Okay, again, Natsume. I mean, for those people who know, I have a very unique relationship with Natsume. Okay, so again, I don't want to speak for Natsume in my point of view, because again, my relationship with Natsume is very unique. So I had canon that he make choco, but make flowers make more sense. He could make both actually. Is there any one of them who make both? But I kind of don't want to add another tier, because the tier list is already getting bigger than ideal, so the one that makes more sense is flowers. Do you think so, Nurse Rex? I'll keep him here if you think it makes more sense, because I honestly don't know. So, because he either makes the chocolate or makes flowers, so if you think it's alright, then I'll just keep him there. But back to Natsume. He even in canon, I feel like Natsume would have a very unique gift for whoever his love interest is. So I'll put him here because he'll probably like take them on like a experience. Maybe like he'll create a potion that like when you mix it together, it will puff out a heart shape, a pink heart of smoke from the potion bottle or something. It'll be really cute. So I feel like Natsume would do that. So it's a unique gift for sure. He would definitely not go the classic route, if that makes sense. So because again, Natsume is a very like, you know, he's eccentric, right? So we have to take into account that he would you know, do something unique just for him. So okay, Sumugi and Sora. This is a bit trickier because I don't know that much about either of them. Let's see. Because the things that I know about Sumugi and Sora have nothing to do with like chocolates or flowers or Valentine's Day in general. So that's a problem. If anyone in chat has any ideas for Sumugi and Sora, do let me know, because this is probably one of the harder characters for me to put somewhere because I don't know either of them well enough. And the fact what I do know about them have nothing to do with the tier list, so it won't help me put them in any tier from my point of view. So yeah, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be an issue. I would say I feel like Sora would actually take you to an arcade. I don't think he will actually go the classic route either, because he is... I don't think it will... I think Sora would remember, but it won't cross his... The thing that won't cross his mind is not the day itself, but rather what you can give on Valentine's Day. So I feel like Sora would not know what to give, and he will like take you to an arcade and to just have fun. So I think I will put Sora here. So he won't forget, it's just that he won't know what to give. So he'll end up doing something different. You guess Mugi will unpurposely forget because he's just overworked and napping instead. True, actually. He'll just be like Kato. We'll put him there for now. And I think that will be the best place to put him anyway, so... Yeah, so it's not like he deliberately forgets, it's just that he... Just like Kato, he's just so busy to the point where it flies over his head. Flies over his radar. Mama dayo. Next is Madara. For Madara, it's a little bit trickier as well because again, what I know about him has nothing to do with Valentine's Day, but I feel like he would confess, if I'm being honest, because he was so upfront with Anzu being his childhood friend, even though it turned out it wasn't him, it was Juice, right? But I feel like because Madara has such like a personality where he's like upfront and everything, I feel like he can, you know, I feel like it will be, he will have enough confidence to confess to whoever is his love interest. So, okay, there's that. Okay, next one. Okay, chat. Just to let you know, the six characters that are next are actually the exact same 6 characters that I dreamt of a few nights ago. So all 4 members of Esupuri plus Juice and Nozomi appeared in my dream a few nights ago. So coincidentally enough, the 6 of them are up next, but yeah. So if you want to know who I dreamt about, like which 6 characters I dreamt about a few nights ago, is the next 6 characters that we're gonna rank. So coincidentally enough, but yeah, I'll tell more about it tomorrow when more people are on stream. But it is actually so crazy that I dreamt of a whole group. It's the first time I actually dreamt of a whole group actually, and half of another. But yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised to see Esupuri in my dreams actually. Esu not so much because he appeared in my dreams before, but the rest of them was their first time, so. After 15 pool, just using 1 scout tickets, he came home to me yesterday. Are you talking about Madara, Nurse Rex? Congratulations! Congratulations if you're talking about Madara. Or, I mean, congratulations regardless, because, you know, I assume you got a 5-star, so. Okay. Then let Esupuri invest your brain in a good way. Yeah, actually, but yeah, it's actually crazy to see the whole of Esupuri in my dreams. So I can't wait to actually share that dream with you guys because it's very awesome. Unfortunately, the dream is by far the longest dream I've ever had because surprisingly, I was able to remember most of it. Maybe some details I have gotten wrong, but most of the details, like the main events of the dream, I remembered. So tomorrow's storytime segment while I play Ensemble Stars is probably gonna be quite long because it's longer than the Natsume dream that I told you guys about the night I had the dream on his birthday. So, but anyway, Esu, my favorite boy. Yeah, you're talking about Mama Scout on the EN server. I see. Okay, Esu would either confess, but I don't think he would because I feel like he would think Valentine's Day is too obvious and he will probably want to make it more special, so maybe he would. So I think Esu would make his present very unique, I feel. Like take you on a new experience, like he will ask the person, like he'll ask whoever he's interested in, he's like, hey, do you want to, is there anything that you have on your bucket list that you haven't completed yet? And then the person would answer, and then he's like, okay, let's do that for Valentine's Day then, you know? I feel like he'll do that, so we're gonna put it there. Kana, honestly, I feel like Kana would honestly forget. Because again, I don't think it will ever cross his mind. Just like with Kanata and Himeru, it's not that he would want to forget, but he'll probably not have, it'll probably not come across his mind because again, because Esupuri is younger, minus Esu who is, you know, the same age as Kwaku and Aira, the rest of them are younger, so I feel like they would normally forget when it comes to love. So, okay. Yume is probably gonna be a very difficult one, so I'll probably think for Raika first. Raika, he is... Let's think about it here. Okay, Raika's definitely not a flowers type of guy, I don't think, so I feel like he would, you know, make chocolates instead, because I don't think Raika would buy anything. And I don't think he will confess either, so I feel like he would make chocolates instead, so because I don't see him as the type to make flowers, so I'm gonna put him here. And I don't think Raika will have a unique gift because I don't think it will cross his mind. It's just like with Sora where like he wouldn't know what to give. Raika wouldn't know what to give, so he just went for the classic. Meanwhile for Sora, it would be he wouldn't know what to give, so he decided to give something that's unique to him specifically. As for Yume, again, just like with Izumi, I'm gonna say think around the same mindset as Yume, where is Esu that he is his Valentine's. So I would say Yume goes here because just like Izumi, Yume would confess to Esu on Valentine's Day. But this is just specifically to the both of them since they both canonically like a character, like another character, rather than, yeah, because I'm trying not to like say they deliberately forget, because in terms of other characters they'll obviously deliberately forget, but I don't know much about Esupuri for now, maybe it just makes sense. Yeah, that's the thing, I also don't know much about them in a sense because unfortunately a lot of the stories need to be translated for me to be able to read them, so I only know as much as like probably like a casual player, so yeah, that's all I know about them for now. Hopefully I'll get more bits and pieces here and there, but yeah, I think it's more than fair that we put Esupuri like somewhere where, you know, not pretending, because like I don't think any of them would be that like self-centered to pretend. So Melodious. Okay, MDU is also MDU is by far the trickiest one because we don't know anything about them. So I'm just gonna go by pure intuition. So if anyone in chat disagrees, just let me know again. But let's see. I would say that okay, Juice is definitely a unique gift because I don't think Juice would go out of his way to buy anything, because he'll be like, I think Juice is the type of guy that's like, you already have everything you need, and this day is supposed to be you experiencing something different, so he would offer to treat them to a cafe or something rather than giving them something. So since it's a unique gift to him, he would go there. And then you hate Ken that Juice will buy Choco. He might actually. He might. I was thinking that or the cafe gift, because he would not make anything, I don't think. I feel like he would buy, or he would have a unique gift to himself. So yeah. Okay, for Nozomi, I know exactly what he would give. Now, the thing about Nozomi, right, is that because he is so self-centered and he is quite arrogant, I feel because he would I can picture no matter who his love interest is, whether it be Juice or anyone else he likes or potentially likes, Nozomi would definitely give himself as a present, if you guys can pick up what I'm putting down, because I feel like Nozomi would be like, I am your Valentine's Day gift, you know? Like, he'll give himself as the Valentine's Day gift, because like, you are already very privileged that you are my Valentine's this year, or something like that. So I feel like Nozomi, his gift would be unique, yes, because it's not a classic Valentine's Day gift like flowers or chocolates, but it would be himself. So technically he won't have a present, but I don't think he would forget or pretend to forget. Wraps himself in ribbons. I feel like he will. Yeah. Also, hello, Ying Xing. Yeah, so we're almost done, chat. Only 2 characters left. So, and I think checking the stream time. We're looking good on time actually. The stream is not that short, but it's also not that long. Okay, Mashu. The thing is, Mashu is such like a social media type of person. Okay, this is gonna be a bit trickier. Yes, hello, welcome. I would say Mashu probably would. I feel like Mashu's gift would be unique as well. Because I don't think anyone in Melodious would go the classic route, if you guys get what I mean. Because I know we don't know much about them still, but something tells me that the 4 of them are so, like, their personalities are so straightforward and unique to themselves that they won't go the classic route when it comes to a special day like Valentine's Day. So for Mashu, for example, I feel like his present would be something like, let's say, he will take you to like a very trendy place, like this new location that let's say a mall just opened up in the neighborhood, and Mashu's like, hey, let's go there, and then like he'll take a bunch of pictures with you and post it on social media. I feel like that would be, you know, yeah. I heard that Mashu's like a circus kid. He used to be a circus boy. Yes. Melodious gives me very K-poppy vibes, fan service vibes, like they know how to please the Money's brackets fans, lol. I think that's what they're meant to be honest. Because they are meant to be the antagonistic group, right? So they are meant to be like the guys who know how to please their fans. And like, you know, because they're the guys who also separate idol life and personal life very well. So their idol life and personal life are very different, like personality wise. not personality, but like, I guess in a sense where like they know how to separate idol work from their own personal thing. So okay, last person, chat. Chitose. Again, I feel like Chitose will actually make flowers, if I'm not wrong, because he would feel like he needs to make something because it will feel more valuable if he makes something rather than he buys something. If antagonist, why pretty boy shaped? I don't know. Not too sure about that. But to be fair, they are not the first antagonists that Enstars has ever had. You know, because back in basic era, Eden was the group Eden was the antagonist for basic era. Then we had Crazy B during the early music era. Early music era, Crazy B was the antagonist, and then now it's Meloderas. So I feel like Chitose would make flowers, chat. So okay. So that is the tier list finished. So we can take one last look, chat, and then I will reveal to you all what is the final surprise tier that I didn't add in yet. So I'm just gonna scroll through it and show you all the tiers and who's in them. And of course we didn't rank anyone else because those background characters, we don't really know much about them anyway, so it's a bit hard to put them in tiers by default. So okay, so the final tier, I'll put it in white. Gatekeeper still the antagonist. Wait, this is counted as spoiler. No, Nurse Rex. I think it's well known that Gatekeeper is antagonist. Actually, I'm not too sure. But I won't count it as a spoiler because it's quite well known. But Gatekeeper is no longer the antagonist of Enstars. He has not been mentioned in a long time. So okay, chat. So this is the surprise tier. So everyone in chat right now, I mean there's very few of you, but everyone in chat, including myself, will get to pick 3 characters to put in that tier. So these 3 characters are the 3 characters you want to spend Valentine's Day with. It can either be your top 3, it can be anyone you feel that you can click well with, you know. You can say whichever 3 you want. You guys are allowed to be biased for this one because we already finished the tier list itself. So now we can quote unquote like move them up to the top tier if you want. But you guys again can be as biased as you want. So I'll let you guys have a few minutes to think about it. And because I don't want to limit you guys, I don't want to limit us to 1 character because I feel like that would be very difficult to pick. So I think 3 is more than fair. Okay, 3 per person. But if people pick the same character, then it's more than fair. So like we can decide like who will like take the 1 character and then like yeah. Or like if the character overlaps, then you know, we'll just like mention it and stuff like that. So pretty simple, right? Okay, you guys can sound off your opinions. I will put in you guys' picks first before I put in my 3 picks. So because I also need time to think about this. So I'm just gonna, you know, chill here while you guys pick. And again, if you guys have any like, you know, questions to ask me or like anything that you want to chat with me, feel free because we're nearing the end of the stream anyway, since we're done with the tier list already. Okay, that's right. I will say that Hajime is not overlapped because I didn't choose him for this Valentine's Day tier list. I decided not to choose Hajime. It pains me not to choose him, but there is someone else that I would rather put. So yeah, Karu, Nozomi, and Mika. But since Mika is overlapped, then Natsume. Okay, hold on, chat. Okay, this is a bit complex right now. Hold on. So, okay, my 3 picks are Natsume, Esu, and Nozomi. So, we have overlaps for Mika and Nozomi right now. Mika, Nozomi... Okay, if I pick Natsume, then Natsume would be overlapped. Yeah, so I think... Insing, you have to pick a new character, cause my top picks are Natsume, Nozomi, and Esu, but that's overlapped already. So let's put everyone in first. So by right we should have 9 characters up here. So let's see: Natsume, Esu, Nozomi, Kaoru, Mika, Arane, and Hajime. So we need 2 more characters, basically, to complete this. So... would you guys want to... I'll let you guys pick another character, so Ritsu and Kana. Yeah, because if Insing picks Kaoru, Ritsu, and Kana, then like then I'll be able to pick Natsume, Esu, Nozomi. Then Nurse Rex will pick Mika, Arane, and Hajime. Okay, so those are our picks. So let me put Ritsu and Kana up here. Okay, there's the bias tier. The bias tier made the top 3 tiers like even now. That's hilarious. But there you guys go. There's the tier itself, with the bias tier included, of course. Looks good, doesn't it, chat? What do you guys think? I'm quite happy with how this tier list turned out, actually. I feel like everyone in the tiers makes sense. Especially those characters that we don't know very well, so we can only really establish them like in a way where it makes sense based on our own intuition. So I think also looks good. Yeah, I think so. I think it looks great. So looks good for sure. So I think, do you guys want to chat with me a bit more? If not, we'll be able to end stream now. I will stay stream. I'll let the stream go on for a few more minutes in case you guys want to chat with me. But if not, we're done. So it's been a great stream, guys. And essentially we made good time today, so that's good, because we just hit the 2-hour mark. So this stream is definitely significantly shorter than other tier lists we've done together, but I think it makes sense because this tier list is much more straightforward. Not too much of over-analyzing is needed. So, but one thing I'll definitely want to mention is that like for those of you who know me, I have actually put Nozomi into my top 5 now. Since Nozomi has gotten his 3D model along with Juice, Mashu, and Chitose, I was kind of like, not say forced to, but I kind of knew that I had to put Nozomi into my favorite list at some point, and I decided to put him in 4th behind Mao. So right now my top 5 is actually, the thing is, in my top 5 I don't want to count Ritsu because he is a comfort character, so he's like above them, right? So my top 5 right now is actually Esu, Natsume, Mao, then Nozomi, then Koaku. Then after Koaku is Hajime. So, but there you guys go. There's my current top 5. So yeah, I like Nozomi a lot for sure. And I'll definitely be talking a lot more about him tomorrow, because tomorrow we're definitely gonna be talking about MDU a lot because their models got revealed and stuff. Nozomi's model in newest OnStar MV Brightest Star looks so good. Right. I was pleasantly surprised that they were able to animate his hair that well. Because I was afraid it was gonna be like choppy, but it wasn't. And I was so pleasantly surprised. You guys can put in your like opinions on it if you want. Like, who do you like in MDU and stuff like that. I mean, we don't know them very well, but like, based on speculation, you can see who's your favorite. You can say who's your favorite. Well, I want to say that Ayame stream's been lifting your spirits, really? That's so... Thank you so much, Nurse Rex. That's actually so good. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. It will give me a lot of encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm glad it makes you happy. I'm really glad it makes you happy. Haven't seen it yet, but getting the feel, it'll be so good. Yes, shampoo commercial type thing. Right, actually. Actually though. It actually is. Unstar hair physics are extremely good. They are. Yes, they are. But I think we can hopefully, because for those of you who know that every week I stream Enstars for a different group, and this week you guys saw in my schedule it's Switch's turn. So Switch's stream will be this Sunday. But I think since MDU is getting added very soon, it seems, I feel like it's a safe assumption to make that they'll be added to the game before it's their turn for their own live stream, because unfortunately, because of so many, with Minecraft coming into my regular streams, plus more tier lists, plus like maybe events I want to farm for, I'll probably go back to 1 group stream per week instead of 2, just so to add more variety. So maybe next week will probably be for Double Face. Yes. It'll be for Double Face and Madara. And then the week after that would be for Esupuri. So like I said, MDU has 3 weeks to be added to the game. So hopefully they'll be added on time. If not, I'll have to start the individual character streams before they get added, and then I'll have to interrupt that series when they get added. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll never know. We'll have to see. But I'm pretty sure it won't. Let's hope not, but yeah. Definitely you guys will be able to expect solo streams very soon, because we're almost done with every group. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to the solo streams. And I actually don't know if I want to do the solo streams in chronological order or not, like starting with Eiichi, going down to Wataru, Tori, and Yuzuru, then Trickstar. Because maybe to make it a bit more random, I would do the randomizer thing, but I don't want to forget about anyone, so I probably would go in like your typical order. Let's hope MDU debut will be on time. I hope so. I really hope so, because I really don't want to interrupt the solo character series when MDU comes out. So I'll probably give them a like, hopefully maybe like, since like because maybe after we finish the group streams, I'll probably have a break for one of the weeks where I just play Enstars for fun. Then we'll go back to the solo character series. So technically they have 4 weeks, so a month to be added. So let's hope that they get added soon. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this tier list. Thank you guys for joining me on today's stream. Thank you, thank you. Tomorrow's stream will be more exciting, of course, because tomorrow I'm playing on Stars, but yeah. I had fun, like always. I have a lot of fun chatting with you guys and making these tier lists. It's always fun, so hopefully you guys had fun too. But yeah, I think that will be it for today's stream. Yeah, don't think there's anything else for me to update you guys, and yeah, and I think you guys would like to have some rest. Thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys in the stream tomorrow, where Valentine's Day plus my dream about Esupuri, Juice, and Nozomi. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Bye guys! Have a good rest, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day for the daytime people, for sure. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Have a good rest, everybody.